how to earn money or regular income through stock market. Hello, you're watching Honey of Knowledge and this is Ashish Gourav. From today, we are starting a new series, How to Earn Money in Stock Market. And today, we will discuss about how to read annual reports so that we can understand whether a company is good enough to be invested in. Essentially, there are three statements in an annual report. One is your balance sheet, next is your income statement, and third is your cash flow statement. Balance sheet is like a snapshot, it's as on that day. Income statement is a period statement, what happened in that year, and same goes for cash flow. In income statement, as the name suggests, it is a representation of how much the company has earned and how much cost it has incurred. And the balance sheet tells you what is the current health or rather the current financial health of the company. And cash flow statement is telling you what actually is the cash change in the company's account. Now, when you are trying to analyze a company, all these statements can be thought of as vital piece of information. But these are not the only information chunks in an annual report. You also need to look for the management discussion and analysis, the company's outlook towards future, its key revenue sources, the geographical segmentation and the product segmentation, the competitor analysis, and various factors which could affect the company in future. The numbers are something which everybody analyzes, but if you look in detail, the annual report has lots of other stories which cannot be comprehended just through the three statements. A vital number story in an annual report is also the exceptional items. When I say exceptional items, it is like the one-off costs and exceptional income items which are not of recurring kind. It's like if you acquire a company, you have to incur a cost, and if you sell off a unit, you incur income which is not recurring in nature. So you need to look deep into these factors. So now I will head on to annual reports. I'll look at Apple's annual report and I'll look at Reliance Industries annual report. So let's head over to the SEC website so that we can understand how to download an annual report of a US company and how to read such annual report. And then we'll go on to the Reliance website to download the annual report of Reliance Industries. For any US company, you need to go to sec.gov. When you click company filings, you will have a search bar over here. So in this search bar, just type in the name Apple and there will be a drop down, and obviously the ticker for Apple is AAPL. So just click over here, and after you click here, you can check that there is a list of filings 8K, 8K, 10Q, and what we need to download is actually 10K because 10K is the annual report. You can increase the entries also. So this is your 10K. Now I'll have to click on the documents. Once I'm there, I need to click on 10K over here. This is my 10K. And as you can see, the period of report is mentioned here. So click over here. So this is form 10K for the fiscal year ended September 28, 2019. So once you are in this annual report, you need to look for three things first, which is financial statements. This is your statement of operations, or rather the income statement. Now this will give you a snapshot of from where they have earned their revenue, the sales, then how much cost they have incurred, what are the operating expenses, and what is the earnings per share and taxes. After that, you can go to the balance sheet. In balance sheet, the key aspect here is your cash and marketable securities.
because these two guys over here are freely available cash. And after that you need to look at the liabilities, and these are my commercial paper and term debt. These are kind of loans. And if you go to the non-current liabilities, this is your long-term liabilities, and the current liabilities is a short-term kind of a liability. Now I'm just giving you an overview of the annual report, and the detailed analysis of individual components will be done on a later video. I'm just showing you what to look for in an annual report and how to get that. After you have looked at balance sheet and income statement, you have to head over to the cash flow. This is statement of cash flow. Now there are three segments in the cash flow. One is the operating cash flow, the next is your investing cash flow, and the next is your financing cash flow. The operating cash flow is the cash flow because of the operations of the company, as the name suggests. It is based on inventories, vendor transactions, and amortization and things like that. And investing activities is any kind of a transaction which is into securities and purchase and sale of property or divisions of a company. And financing is how to get the cash or how to get money. So financing is the part of the cash flow which is related to financing the company's projects. Once you're through with these financial statements, what you need to look for is the revenue sources. And how to look for that? You can either scroll down for a table. Any kind of a table would give you a revenue breakdown. Now this is a revenue breakdown of Apple. iPhone constitutes the maximum portion, and it is in millions. So it is 142,381 millions, or rather $142 billion. So iPhone sale gives $142 billion to Apple. MacBook sales gives $25 billion. iPad gives $21 billion, and other products gives it $24 billion, and services gives it $46 billion. Now you can further go down and check other things which are important. Now if you go below, and if you're trying to look for something and you want to find it quickly, you can easily search those things. Put a Control F and write geography. Now once you do that, you can easily get what is the revenue breakdown based on different geographies. So again the figures are in $1,000,000. So America is giving it $11694 million or $116 billion. And Europe is giving $60 billion. Greater China is giving $43 billion. Japan is giving $21 billion. That's an interesting aspect. Japan, being a very small country, is still contributing half of what Greater China is contributing, and almost 1/3 of Europe's revenue. And rest of Asia Pacific is meager $17 billion. So you can easily understand that rest of Asia Pacific is not a big market for Apple products and services. Now over here, if you go below, you can read the individual commentaries on various geographies. And then the next thing which you should look at is your exceptional items. So I can keep on going into the individual parts of the annual report, as it's a big company, so I'll keep on getting interesting facts, but I'll do that in a separate video. Now I will head over to an Indian company, Reliance Industries, how to download its annual report and analyze it. So I'll head over to Reliance Industries website, ril.com, and then go to investor relations and then financial reporting. And after I click that financial reporting, I will go to the online annual report, and after I click here, I will land here. And once I'm here, I can download the full report from here, or I can go to individual parts of it. So I'll download the full report from here. So this gives you a full PDF. Now in this PDF, again, I'll have the same strategy. I will go to financial statements first. It is giving me an index that in the page 244 I'll have a balance sheet. So this is my balance sheet. After checking these numbers, I will go to statement of profit loss or income statement. Now this will give me my revenue sources, expenses, taxes, and now comes the cash flow statement. After this, again I'll try to look for revenue breakdown. The thing is, not all the annual reports have similar kind of reporting. So the thing is, you need to keep on looking for various parts. Over here, searching for geographical segments did not give me anything substantial, but I did land up to this part of the annual report, which gives me the various businesses. Its retail business has a revenue of 162,936 crores. Its digital service is 68,462 crores, and so on. The petrochemical, the retail, and the refining and marketing forms the big chunk of your Reliance Industries, and the smallest being exploration and production. So this was a small discussion on how to analyze a company report and what to look for in an annual report of a company. This was just an introductory video, and I'll be going deep into these ideas in future. So stay connected with this channel, and obviously you will be getting more detailed analysis in future. So do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll tell you how to earn money in stock market. Till then, bye bye, and do check my other videos.